I'm Ashley Chancellor.
I'm Dakota Chancellor.
I'm Bo Maddox.
I'm Robert Oregon.
This is Collateral Gaming with
Collateral Cinema.
I'm fucking high as fuck. Welcome to Collateral Gaming, the only video game podcast that matters, where we focus on good games, bad games, and everything else in between in the world of gaming. We are podcasting straight from San Antonio, Texas, and yes, my friends, we are a 420 friendly podcast. So whatever you have, be it joints, dabs, blunts, bongs, smoke it if you've got it. Oh, hi, Collateral Gaming fans, and happy holidays.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Denny.
How are you?
Hi, doggy.
If that gives you any hint as to what we'll be discussing. But just wanted to, take a moment to say, happy holidays and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Wish me a happy anything you like, and I'll be happy.
Happy Festivus, like all the way.
Yeah, there you go. Happy Festivus.
I mean,
I like that.
Seriously.
But yeah, whatever you celebrate, or if you don't celebrate, whatever. It's the season of giving and good times, right?
Indeed.
So anyway, in the spirit of giving, we wanted to give you a gift, the best gift, the most wondrous gift of all time, and that is the gift of Tommy Wiseau.
Oh, that's always a gift that just keeps on giving, right? That's exactly that's what he
keeps
is.
on giving.
It does keep on giving. I mean, every single episode we have our tribute.
Oh yeah, I mean seriously. I mean, it always just goes back to the room with us, right?
Always back to the room. And that's why
Always.
Collateral Gaming is happy to present our review of The Room Tribute. That's right. You guessed it, folks. The 2010 Newgrounds game made about The Room. Adapted from the novel, directed, produced, written by Tommy Wiseau.
Amazing. It's amazing. Like I played like about half of the game, and oh Jesus, dude!
You say a novel, so there's a novel about this?
Did I say novel?
Yes, you
I
did.
meant
The
film.
screenplay turned into
Why
the
Why isn't there a
disaster
novel?
There should be. That's what we need next. A novel, a comic book. See, I want a comic book series.
A graphic novel.
Graphic novel. There you go.
Straight up, like manga style.
See?
Not a bad idea.
I mean, seriously.
I'm seeing it. Johnny, good shot in the end. He turns into a vampire. I'm seeing it.
No, it's a boss battle. He turns into a vampire in the end. and then Mark and Lisa have to go into this Final Fantasy style battle, with the boss music.
Trademark that. Don't let anybody steal our ideas.
Oh God!
We cannot
damn
let
it.
anybody steal the ideas, my friend.
No.
Of
Nobody.
course not. No, not anyone. Seriously.
Well, if you haven't guessed it, we certainly recognize the cultural phenomenon that is The Room. It's something that if you listen to Collateral Cinema, definitely, and even Collateral Gaming, we always pay tribute to The Room. It's something that we feel is an integral part of the Collateral brand. And I mean, really, guys, why do we love The Room itself, the movie?
That is a good question. I don't know, just the making of it. Reminds you of like an old play from New York, like Tennessee Williams or something.
Come on, guys. We did an episode on this.
Yeah, remember that, Robert?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah. And
Certainly.
that Disaster Artist episode that we did.
Yeah, that was like going back to season 1 and 2.
Yeah, seriously.
But yeah, I mean, the room means a lot to us, in the Collateral family. So definitely that's why I wanted to do the only video game adaptation of The Room in existence. So this is kind of a 16-bit?
It's somewhere around 16 bits, I think.
Right, 16-bit
Yeah.
like retro take on The Room. And the game is built completely in Flash, which as many of you probably know is being discontinued in 2020.
Yeah, that was a recent thing they updated. They were talked about recently. I only heard about that like a couple months ago.
Yeah, y'all better start mirroring those Flash games. Like, seriously, maybe
Yeah.
even finding a way to emulate that, because there's a lot of shit that's about to just disappear.
Yeah.
And I know that the Lost Media Wiki are probably going to be on top of that shit, so, you know.
I imagine so. But even so, I mean, we're in luck because Newgrounds actually has a launcher where you can play this game and any other Newgrounds game.
Oh, that's great. I remember Newgrounds from back in the day. I always had a lot of fun on that site.
Now, if only they did the same thing with Wet Pussy Games.
Like, did y'all ever play the stick death games?
Yes, I played on what was it, addictinggames.com, I think was the one I always used.
Yeah.
Don't act like you didn't play Wet Pussy Games.
I did not. I'm sorry.
You've played Wet Pussy Games.
Are there straight up porn games on fucking Newgrounds?
Not on Newgrounds.
I mean,
I told you on Wet Pussy Games.
Wet Pussy Games.
Yeah, Ash,
Oh,
I think
okay.
you're the only one here that doesn't actually know about that. I think you're
Oh
in the
my
minority
God.
here.
Well, you guys had boring childhoods.
Hey, I had Nude Raider when I was a kid. I will have you know.
Speaking of which, full nudity in this game.
Oh,
Full
yeah.
nudity, straight on. I mean, you can see pretty much a dick. I mean, you see
Tommy
Lisa's
Wiseau's
tits.
dick.
Tommy Wiseau's dick. You see his ass, of course, plenty of
He
times.
needs it to sell this
You
movie.
see more of his dick than in the movie, that's
sell,
for sure.
Sell the video game,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, you got to sell game, Greg.
My
Looks
ass
like-
some movie, Greg.
Looks like a Home Alone video game right for any of this.
Yeah,
Shit.
no, definitely. It's got definitely that vibe to it, and I like. Basically, it's a point and click adventure, and you go through one objective to the next, playing as Johnny. What's interesting about this game is that it's told only from Johnny's perspective.
Only from Johnny's perspective.
Right, so you miss the scenes with Mark and Lisa having an affair, and you miss the other scenes in the movie, but
Pretty much the whole movie.
being told from Johnny's perspective kind of grants, the sex scenes are like most of the movie. Being told from Johnny's point of view also kind of illustrates, I guess, how the situation is to him, and allows you to explore certain sides of Johnny, like going to work every day. This game has quite a bit of extra into it to kind of form the story into something of a cohesive plot. They definitely fill in the gaps and put, except it's no less odd, and it makes no more sense.
No, it's still just as wild and obscene as the movie itself.
Yeah, but and it definitely includes all of the quotes from the "Oh hi Mark" to "I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not." To "You're tearing me apart, Lisa."
Every single one they need is there. Absolutely.
And I like the ones where they'll show actually the clip from the movie, as in this is an important line.
Yeah, You're Tearing Me Apart, Lisa was one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really great, and it was actually a pretty high res GIF, I guess you could call it.
That's
Yeah.
what it looked like, a GIF.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. That was a great presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the RPG style fights and the mini games in.
Oh, they had like a Pokemon feel to them, kind
Yes.
of.
Yeah, that was like a Scott Pilgrim thing too.
Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, totally had those vibes.
I think that's what they were going for.
Remember that? Mm.
And plenty of references to other things besides the room. Not only in that, but actually you see Doc Brown and Marty outside the Out of Time coffee
Random shit.
just for no reason.
And the lady who is the cash register employee at the flower shop is the same employee at every other single place in town.
She's pretty much like the merchant character.
The merchant
in-
character, exactly.
Yeah, like the merchant from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, your retail worker.
Yeah, that's totally like a video game. Yeah, you would have like an early video game like that. You would have the same sprite for the cashier, so it makes sense. Yeah, somehow the "You're my favorite customer" lady and her doggy are both they're the clerks in every store in town.
Oh, hi, doggy.
The flower shop,
Hi, doggy.
the boutique, and even the electronics store. So I thought that was a lot of fun.
And the police station, like, you're my favorite citizen.
Oh, yes.
They all say that. Everyone in the town, you're our favorite employee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something they do. So again, it comes from Johnny's point of view, and so you take Chris R to jail at this point. See, usually in the movie, you're focusing on Denny, and they're yelling at Denny. But at this point, Johnny takes Chris R to jail. So you walk him to the police. It's so funny because his character just walks along with you and Mark, like in between you and Mark, sandwiched. And then the police station saying, "You're my favorite citizen."
And there's plenty more to explore in the game that you won't get by playing through the story. In fact, we missed a large part of it in our playthrough just now. And honestly, it was hard to notice. There's there are multiple hidden spoons collected throughout the game, which create a secret ending if you collect all of them. We only found one of those.
Yeah, I found it in it's the one that's in Mark's fireplace in his love shack.
Okay, it is Love Shack.
It's a fire spoon.
Yeah. So you have the spoons, and then that's another one. The characters like Denny's room and Mark's room, Mark's Love Shack, and Denny's place.
Yeah.
And Denny has pictures of Lisa posted up, and Mark has this like sexy like jacuzzi vibe.
Oh, it's so sad. Denny's in a fucking broom closet.
He's in a broom closet.
It's like, so how much does Johnny and Lisa actually love him?
And after you do the scene in which you have to take him and walk him back to his room, if you go back into his room, you'll catch him jerking off to Lisa.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's so hilarious.
And then he'll look at you and he'll have this extremely surprised face, mouth wide open. Yeah, Home Alone.
That's the Macaulay look.
Dakota had to do it. Dakota had to do it 3 times in a row.
I had to go back in there 3 times in a row. It was too ridiculous.
Good, dude.
But yeah, there's plenty of hidden moments like that in the game, and there's even things like diaries, Denny's diaries that you can find in his room.
Yeah, and every single day you have a new entry.
Yeah, and apparently other tapes that you can play in the tape recorder.
Yeah, we never found 2 of those tapes, and we missed out on a bunch of the diary entries.
Yeah,
Right.
I guess we got to do a playthrough where we look for the spoons, we get the tape recorder before we do the story.
Yeah.
As soon as we can, get the tape recorder, start.
Is it really worth putting that much effort into this game?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, if it has that kind of lore to it, it's like, why not explore it?
Yeah.
You
Fair
know?
enough.
And like I said, there's a secret ending. I guess we're not going to spoil the ending. Or there's another moment in the game where you find out who the confidential client is.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Remember, you're seeing this from Johnny's perspective, so you get to know, and that's kind of a twist. Dakota, I think you missed out on that one.
Yeah, I think so. I think you kind of walked out of the room or something.
Sad day.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you get. Dakota.
Definitely there was a lot of time put into this and effort. This game is a love letter to the room, and also is so intricately designed. I mean, even in the loading page, there's some text that says, something to the effect of, this was intended as like a 1-week project, but it just turned into something more.
Yeah, it's good to see developers putting out little passion projects like this, and also like websites like Newgrounds for putting them out there. I mean, it was that kind of enjoyable, and it's a great throwback. I mean, I love all the characters in this game.
No, it feels just like The Room. It feels just as goofy as The Room. I mean, it's just as, terribly good,
Scene
for scene, line for line.
Yes.
Freaking hilarious.
And the attention for detail.
Yeah.
I mean, and like you said, nearly every quote in the movie is in the game. And if it's not a scene that Johnny experiences, oftentimes you could talk to that character later, and they'll say something to that effect. So you bring that quote in. Also, Johnny's outfits are at his apartment, and you can try each of them on. Although there is a canonical error on the scene that Johnny goes to the rooftop, where you have the rooftop close when he says, "I did not hit her." You can't switch to that outfit before you go to the rooftop.
Oh, okay.
It's my one issue with the game. They need to patch it
Oh, wow. No way. I didn't even notice that.
because it ruins my immersion.
Oh.
I pulled up like the Nostalgia Critic review while I was playing for the first time, and I was like, okay, I got to wear the outfits that he wears in this scene.
Yeah, right.
I was so anal about it, but yeah, no, I mean, it just lends to like I said, the attention to detail. Really captured the essence of the room. Like Robert said, shot for shot, line for line.
Practically. I mean, other than the absence of the sex scenes and all that stuff,
They omit the sex scenes, but there's still quite a bit of nudity.
Just showed a picture of him busting, and then
It's not even that.
him
Just
waking up.
just sleeping and then waking up in a very creepy fashion.
And then her tits are out.
Oh yeah, they're totally out for most of the movie, or most of the movie. They're totally out for most of the game. Honestly, they're out for both. I mean, let's just be real.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah.
Let's be real.
And Lisa never seems to go to work in the game.
Nope. Computer business is
Or-
not what
or-
it used to be.
Or in the movie.
Yeah.
The only time her tits aren't out is when you actually go to bed and she's pissed off at you.
Oh yeah.
And then you wake up in the morning and her tits aren't out like they usually are.
She's rolled over.
It's because you didn't have sex that night.
Yep.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
But yeah, no, it's amazing, and at times it can get a little bit tedious because the game goes through the completeness of Tommy's daily routine. I think that's kind of where it got a little out of control, but it's fun. You just walk back and forth. There are some days where you just go to work and come home, and that's it. It goes through a 1 week period each day, culminating in the party scene where Johnny kills himself.
Oh.
I mean, we'll spoil the room movie, just not the game we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I want people to play this and to experience the surprise ending, themselves, and all the other little twists and little additions. And this game's fascination with cheesecake. Did anybody understand that one?
That was weird. See, there was a moment. Yeah, in the coffee shop, for instance, you can choose an item to get, and you can choose cheesecake. But of all the items, that's the only one that has exclamation points after it.
And then the characters keep mentioning cheesecake.
And they keep mentioning cheesecake.
There's-
and Danny gets cheesecake when he goes to the coffee shop, too. So
There's even a scene where Johnny gets a phone call from the lady that owns the coffee shop,
Yes.
and then she specifically asks him
Oh, yeah.
about cheesecake.
cheesecake.
It's a great recurring joke, actually. I mean, it got a laugh out of me.
I don't know where it came from. I think it's an addition here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just because of how ridiculous that they were really upselling the cheesecake in that one particular scene.
Yeah.
So, they just kind of amped that up to like 11. So
That's kind of what this game does with almost all the jokes. And it even goes into some of like the side stories and theories. I think supposedly, I think they do go into the theory with, we didn't see this, but where Mark is really an undercover narcotics cop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know in Diddy's diary, he mentions selling weed to Mark.
Yeah, that is true.
That's right. That's like the second entry.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's really interesting. You know what the best part of this game is, though?
What's that?
Bo, the sandwich minigame.
Oh, that was incredible. I was captivated by that. You can make a goddamn sandwich. Like, you have to literally grab the loaf of bread, use the knife icon to cut the bread, then you lay it on the plate, and then you take the meat or
The
whatever.
meat, and the
Hey, you
cheese.
shut up. You shut the fuck up.
He made both of his sandwiches with meat and cheese. I was
Did he
surprised.
really?
Yeah.
Hey, I was being canonical.
And you know what,
Is this
Bo?
game vegan enough for you, Bo?
You know what,
Probably
Bo?
not. No, it was not vegan, and it really made me unsettled.
Well, you know what, Bo? As you always point out, you murdered a pig, and you
No,
raped-
I did not.
you
It's
raped
a
a
video
cow.
game. It's a fucking video game.
digitally.
You know what? though?
Digitally, shut the fuck up, man.
Isn't that what you say? Meat is murder, Jerry is rape.
That's exactly what I say.
That's what
and
you did.
That is not what I did. Shut the fuck up.
Along with that mini game, other fun mini games were like tossing the football around.
Yes.
That happened quite often. Or in the fighting scenes, you actually throw a water bottle, or what does Mark use?
A football.
A football. So yeah, it's the same mechanic, where you have to time your shots right.
Yeah, it's a very interesting mechanic that kind of reminds me of like, you know, if you ever play a football game like Madden,
Yeah.
and you're gonna kick a field goal, it kind of has.
Right.
It's kind of like that little meter that comes up.
Any sports game, yeah.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of that. It's very much about timing. But what I did is I just kind of counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, click. You know,
I guess that's a secret.
yeah. I mean, it has a rhythm to it. I mean, once you get the rhythm and then you see the flashes and everything, it's like you can
Yeah.
actually get it down pretty easily.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I remember when I played originally, I had some difficulty with that, but then I got the hang of it. Yeah, that's part of the battle, and then that mechanic is also seen in the football minigame. I also enjoy the running minigame in the game.
Oh man, that was awesome.
And the other battle options. So Johnny has a taunt where he goes cheap, 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 cheap. And which is like a supplementary ability. And then you have it's very much Pokemon, very Pokemon. And then Mark has a glamour shot where he takes off his shirt and the enemy won't attack him for one turn.
He's like, bro, check out my pecs and my quads. I'm so awesome.
Yes. So yeah, that's fun. And then in addition to throwing their abilities, I never tried to run.
Yeah.
We didn't try to run.
Yeah, I don't know what run does, but I guess it would do what you would think, like a flee option, you know.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, that happens in the Chris R scene, and then the final fight, the duel of the fates between Johnny and Mark. It's kind of like that Star Wars Episode 3 vibe, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
With Anakin versus Obi-Wan.
I have the high ground.
I had the high ground, Mark.
You underestimate my power.
It's over, Mark. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power.
There you go. Yeah, that's
Don't
not too
try
bad.
it.
Don't try it.
Don't try it, huh? But yeah, no, and we in this game we did every line. We were playing this together. First it was Dakota playing, and then Bo, and we're all watching on my computer here, and we're doing the voices. And reading every quote.
That was a lot of fun. Oh my god.
Yeah, Bo and Ash particularly like doing that. You know, you may notice a lot of our Star Wars jokes because we just recently watched the new Rise of Skywalker movie.
Yeah, it was fantastic, and that's going to be an episode of Collateral Cinema coming up.
Definitely.
Supposedly.
After the Christmas break and everything, yeah, that will be out.
Yeah, definitely. We were going to hit the theaters. We were going to do it earlier, but scheduling conflicts
Yeah.
got in the way. But we do plan to release that after Christmas on Collateral Cinema. So stay tuned. But yeah, no, we had a lot of fun with the Room tribute. What were some of you guys' favorite moments?
I really just like the whole shower sequence. That's so hilarious. That's so funny.
Every morning you have to get up, take a shower. You see Tommy's dick, you see his ass. He waves the ass in the camera.
Yep.
And then same animation you have to wait through, and then he puts on his clothes, and you can choose which outfit to put on. But if you try to go to the bank in casual wear, it won't work. It'll let you walk all the way over there, I think. And then he says, I cannot go into work like this.
Damn
That's
it.
funny. I didn't try that. I just kind of had the general sense to, grab the right clothes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, that was funny. So you have to pick like his work outfit. Like I said, though, the one part of the game where they have the, on the rooftop scene with the oh hi Mark, you can't wear that outfit. I tried. The game blocks you from going in because he's too angry.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
I also like the rage meter.
That was interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting. I didn't know what was going on with that. Because I got an R at one point, and then I got an R again later, and then an A and G and E all at once.
Just showing at different parts of the game to push the story. It's all scripted.
Right.
Robert, what was your favorite moment?
Probably the rooftop scene with Chris R.
Oh, yeah, that was
Just
so
fighting
good.
with the bottles and the football dude, really.
That was hilarious.
That was great.
When he pushed Denny out of the way, it's like,
Yes. Diddy's a stupid character, man.
that's freaking funny.
Dakota's Denny.
Yeah, whatever.
What was your favorite moment, Denny? Denny. Let's go home, huh?
I just like to watch you guys.
Oh, wow.
What, was that your favorite moment?
No, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite moment. This is
What was your favorite part of this game? What What made you appreciate this the most?
I don't know. I don't know how much appreciation I had for this game.
Just-
I have a love-hate relationship with this game.
Wow.
Okay, well, why is that?
I'm just messing with you. It was all right. It's a lot of fun to dive into. I mean, there's I can't really have much to talk about because it's a lot like the movie. But you're right. It's a lot from Johnny's perspective, you know. And so it's good to have that. It's important. But I liked the fun RPG aspect of it. Kind of reminded me, like you said, Pokemon. That was fun.
Yeah, I definitely agree with all of you guys. I guess my favorite parts would be the RPG style battles and just the attention to detail. Just how intricately this game captures the room and all of the fandom. I mean, the spoons.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a must play. So if you haven't played the Room Tribute and you're a huge fan of the Room, what are you waiting for? Why just do it? Make your dreams come true.
Nothing is impossible.
Wow.
And if everyone loved each other, then the world will be a better place to live.
Wouldn't it though?
Look, guys, I'm tired. I'm wasted. I love you, darling.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're going to get ready to kind of wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Collateral Gaming, you can look forward to, well, we're going to take a break after this. We'll be coming back in January. We'll be doing our numbered episode, Death Stranding, coming up first thing in January. That is still happening. Like I said, last couple podcasts, I think I mentioned it, you know. We just kind of pushed that forward a little bit just so that I have enough time to play.
Right. Yeah. It gives you a lot more time to play and more time for me to write the itinerary.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Because there's so much to do in that game. So that's going to be a fun episode. We're super excited about that one. Dakota's taking the lead. Because
Something like that.
Go Dakota. Damn.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's going to be a fun episode. And then we've got some more things planned for January, but I guess we won't spoil all of them just yet. Stay tuned. Maybe during the break, we'll get around to doing some of those Let's Play commentaries, get some of those loaded up. Because we want you to be able to check out our Patreon page very soon and have content. If you haven't checked out our free Let's Play commentary on Fable 3, go check that out. That's on YouTube. That one's free. All the rest are going to be paid. Except for the first episode, because it's kind of an episodic thing, because these games are long. But yeah, stay tuned for those. And also, I'm planning on getting video podcast out for every audio podcast episode. Just it's going to take a little bit of time. But that's in the future. Bo, what can we expect from Collateral Cinema in the new year?
Well, first off, I'm going to go ahead and say that our Christmas episode, I'm almost done with it. It should be done either tomorrow or might release it on Christmas. I don't know. And in the new year, look forward to our reviews of The Fifth Element. And then after that, we're going to do Gone in 60 Seconds, which, Robert, you're going to have to take the lead on.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yes, you can. You've got to, bro. You've got to.
I won't be there.
This motherfucker. You hear this? People, do you hear this? This is what we have to deal with.
Yep.
This is why we can't have nice things here.
Yep.
Flaky motherfuckers.
Get
Damn
used to
it.
Don't plan too
Talking
much.
and you can't talk in the microphone. Fuck.
Whatever.
I'm just playing with you, dude.
Don't plan too much. It may not come out right.
Exactly. Let's just take Tommy's advice on that.
And that's our motto. That's what we're sticking to, because I'm really shitty at producing content, at getting things out that I promised that we're going to have. I mean, I think we've had a few failed promises already.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it, bro.
But no, we're working on it, just working around our daily lives. But it was really fun to kind of take a moment out of today. We're all out of work. We're just chilling here. It gets really late, but we're just playing The Room Tribute.
Yep.
And we're having a blast with it. These guys are playing it for the first time. I'm playing it for the first time in years.
Wow.
And
I've never seen this thing.
we recorded an episode right after, you know. Robert, what are your final thoughts?
About the Room game?
Yeah.
I think everybody should play it like it's Home Alone or Friday the 13th or Freddy vs. Jason. Or
what?
what is that Nightmare on Elm Street game for like NES?
Yeah, yeah,
Those
yeah.
are pretty cool.
That was cool.
Like Home Alone 1 and 2. I don't know. Paperboy. That's what that feels like.
What do you think, Bo?
I love the RPG elements. I mean, I love how every aspect of the room that it makes it great is parodied here. I mean, unfortunately, we didn't get to some of the other content on there. Maybe we can do a Let's Play, then we can kind of get to all of that.
Okay.
You know? But, I mean, I loved it, dude. Like hands down. This was so fucking awesome.
No, I agree. Yeah. And Dakota, what do you think? Final thoughts on
Well,
The Room?
No, I think that this was it was fun. It's fun to spend some time on. If you really want some extra story, you feel like The Room didn't give you enough, then play the game because you'll get a little more out of it. Like I said, it's from Johnny's point of view, so it's interesting, to say the least. But yeah, check it out.
Oh, yeah.
As for me, I mean, I definitely think it's worth another replay. It's been a while, and I still want to go back and kind of explore.
I don't know about all
things.
that.
Oh.
How long is that thing? Like 2 hours? An hour?
It took us
It's
a little while
actually
to
not
get through,
that-
but it's pretty short compared to most games.
Right, yeah, it's not too
Yeah.
bad.
Not bad.
You can do it in a single sitting. I think I did my first time playing. But yeah, no, I love The Room. Definitely if you haven't seen The Room, watch The Room. If you haven't played this game, play the game. Definitely my recommended order because you think you have to appreciate The Room. Kind of like how you have to appreciate The Room to appreciate the Disaster Artist.
Exactly.
Exactly.
enough.
Yeah.
So, I think in that order, but definitely this game is a love letter to the fan base and to the movie and to Tommy Wiseau himself, our savior.
The patron saint of our podcast, along with Greg.
Exactly. There you go.
They're
The patron
both.
saint.
They are both the patron saints of both of these podcasts.
We will
I'll believe that.
Seriously.
We will eventually get one or both of them on the podcast.
Keep
Oh,
your
yeah.
stupid comments in your pocket.
Yeah, there you go. Keep your
Ooh.
stupid comments in your pocket.
No, yeah, I've heard Greg Sestero has been on podcasts, so
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
including Victims and Villains, homeboy Captain Nostalgia, who we had on our The Grinch episode.
Yep.
Christmas episode coming out.
That's coming out either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, whenever I
Collateral
get it done.
Cinema.
Yeah. When,
Homeboy, he said they had an episode with Greg Sestero, right?
oh yeah, they did, and it would be great to get him on the podcast. Like,
Yeah, no,
definitely.
definitely want to get that guy. Definitely want to get that guy, Captain, on our podcast as well, and on future episodes of Collateral Cinema as well, because he was a lot of fun to work with.
He sure was. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Collateral Cinema's first Skype call guest, but it was not Collateral Gaming's first. We
Yeah.
have already had our first.
Yeah, we had a fun time with Andrew from Brash Binary. He also someone we'd love to collaborate in the future. And he's on our Red Dead 2 episode, so definitely guys check that out. But yeah, no, The Room, I mean it's perfect. It's perfection. Honestly, guys, I think we can all unanimously agree, okay? When we say that this game, when we say there's a review for this game, okay? Out of 5 stars, all at once.
I think
5
it's unanimous.
stars.
11 stars.
11 stars. Yeah.
11 stars.
Okay, yeah, you guys get the point. 5
Yeah.
out of 5. I think that's pretty much unanimous across the board, right, guys?
Yep.
Unanimous.
Yeah. Unanimous.
Yes, sir.
So, anyways, that is it. You can find Collateral Gaming and Collateral Cinema on Apple Podcasts and wherever else you get your podcasts,
Especially Spotify.
especially Spotify. Yep, rising competitor for Apple Podcasts.
We actually get most of our listens from Spotify now. So
Really? Is that so?
yeah.
Oh, I'll have to check out the stats on Collateral Gaming. But yeah, no, check us out there. And also on Chill Lover Radio. And yeah, come find us on social media. Collateral Gaming is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So check us out there. I try to, post fairly often. That being said, my name is Ashley Chancellor.
I'm Dakota Chancellor.
I'm Bo Maddox.
I'm Robert Ortegon.
This is Collateral Gaming, and we are out.
Out.
Oh, bye, audience.
Bye.
Bye.
You're my favorite customer.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Collateral Gaming is an L Company production. All music and game clips are owned by their respective creators, are used for educational purposes only, and are fair use. Please don't sue us. We're poor.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!